Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, the 23rd of May. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Back in January, the U.S. Census put out that Tennessee had two of the fastest growing cities in the nation, one being Murfreesboro, the other, Clarksville. I'm here at the Downtown Commons in Clarksville, which is typically a hub of activity, but not on a rainy day. Another spot that has become extremely popular right back here, the F&M Bank Arena, which is new to Clarksville, Montgomery County. Coming up, we are going to hear from Michelle Dickerson with Visit Clarksville. She's going to let us in on all the fun activities and what you, your family, and friends can explore right here in Montgomery County. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. Between Memorial Day and Labor Day is known as the 100 deadliest days of summer. This period has Blood Assurance calling on you to donate before the holiday weekend to help keep supplies from dropping to critical levels. Blood Assurance estimates that more than 540 volunteer blood donors are needed every day in order to have an adequate supply for the hospitals Blood Assurance serves. Visit Main Street Media of Tennessee for the link to register so you can make that life-saving donation.
Hey everybody, it's Scott Stewart. We're right here in Pulaski, and we're at one of the icons for decades here in Pulaski and Giles County, the Daily Horn House. Now, you might recognize it as formerly being a bank, and the bank actually has moved next door. But I'm with John Lancaster. Him and his wife Cynthia have restored this house, and today we celebrated it with a ribbon cutting. We had an open house. I got some footage of all that coming up for you guys, but I want to stop for a minute and talk to John and let you tell us, first of all, a little bit about the history of the house and then what you guys are up to and what you guys are doing.
Okay, so the house was originally built around the Civil War era as a one-story Italianate style house, and then the Dailies bought it. TA and Georgia Bull Daily bought the property and turned it into the Queen Anne house that it looks like today. Added a second and third floor and added all of the front facing Madison.
If you would like to watch this show and others, be sure to download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You can also find our programs on streaming services that include Apple, Amazon, and Roku, as well as on YouTube, social media, and MainStreetMediaTV.com.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Bluegrass Auction Associates is hosting another real estate auction Saturday, June 8th at 10 a.m. in the beautiful Hickory Woods subdivision. This spacious estate offers numerous amenities, perfect for the homeowner or investor. Conveniently located in Davidson County, Tennessee at 221 Wild Grove Court. This is the sale you don't want to miss. Join Bluegrass and bid with confidence Saturday, June 8th at 10 a.m.
Hello, race fans, and welcome to Nashville Super Speedway.
That's right, guitars and fast cars right here in Music City. This summer, NASCAR is back at the Nashville Super Speedway. Get your tickets now to watch your favorite driver take on the 1.33 miles of concrete chaos. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to lock in your spot June 28th through the 30th for the Ally 400 race weekend.
From From the new F&M Bank Arena to new restaurants popping up, little shops, there is so much to do here in Clarksville, Montgomery County, and there's no one that would know it best. Michelle Dickerson is that person that I turn to when I want something here in Clarksville. Michelle, first off, thanks again for sitting down with me.
You're so welcome. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, yes, it is. You're with Visit Clarksville. You've been with them quite some time. You are on the go throughout the Clarksville, Montgomery County area every day. What is your favorite new spot so far?
Oh, well.
And then we'll jump into a little bit more.
My favorite new spot so far is the new restaurant that just opened at Old Glory Distilling.
Okay.
So if you've not been there, it is wonderful. I haven't experienced brunch yet, which I hear wonderful things about.
The same.
So it is next on my list. But lunch and dinner, it's so good. The food is just a little different than anything else here in Clarksville. And then I haven't been out since the outdoor space has opened. And so that's just a fun place to come hang out and, you know, play bocce ball, listen to music, playground at some point for kids.
Oh.
And so that'll be fenced in and protected.
See, she's in the know.
It's just a beautiful job. It definitely has that wow factor also for visitors, but it's one of those great amenities for locals and visitors.
That's fantastic. And before we get into more activities and places to go, share with us a little bit about where Visit Clarksville is right now and what you're working on and where we can find it.
Oh, where you can find it is visitclarksvilletn.com, and our app is just getting more and more use every day. Like, it is so handy and so easy, again, for visitors, but also for residents. We have these challenge trails by theme that you can check in for different areas of interest and earn cute little lapel pins that are custom designed around the theme. So all kinds of places, all our social channels, of course, all Visit Clarksville TN. So we promote events, we promote things to do, we try to package all of that content as best we can and keep everybody in the know.
When people are coming to spend money here, and we always talk about here locally, if you live local, spend local. Those tourism dollars for people who are coming in to visit our area, how important is that for us?
Well, it helps offset what locals, residents would have to spend to keep that tax base at the same level.
Right.
So they're coming in, spending money. And, you know, when you go on vacation, we don't pay as much attention to budgets, maybe. It's the only time I have to shop when I travel. I think for working women in particular, that's the case. So maybe we go a little bit overboard, you know, and we want to remember the experience. So it's not so much about sticking to a budget. It's how we remember the experience and what we take home. So we're going to buy a little more. We're going to eat a little nicer, you know. So those people come and do that here, and then they go back home. So we're not building schools for the kids. We're not, hopefully, maintaining jails. You know, there might be the occasional something, but generally. So all those things that we do that government should do to support residents, we don't have to do that at least to the same level to support visitors. So we call that clean money because they just come in, dump it, and go back home and then tell their friends and family about the wonderful experience. And it's nice that way.
Oh, it is. And one of the experiences that you can have is where we're sitting right now. We're at Beach Haven Winery and Vineyard. You see kind of the backdrop here. You have some of the grape trees there. You have the stage behind us. Again, a great spot to come out and enjoy with your family and or your friends. This is a very family-friendly sort of setting. What I have loved that you guys have started to do with Visit Clarksville that I've seen, and I want you to share a little bit more, your certain like packages. So like your girls trip or your family outings. When did that start and how's that going?
Oh, that started when we redesigned our website, I guess 6 years ago now. So it's been a little while, but you know, people are searching. It's Google and search is what our world revolves around, and so what people are searching for. So we want to provide the content in the way they'll find it. So people search more and more specifically the more familiar with technology they get. So that means we have to build our content more specifically so it'll show up when they search for it.
Right.
So, you know, girlfriends are looking for girlfriend getaways and things to do with friends. We've got romantic getaway packages. We've got guys trips. We've got family trips. We've got specific content package around outdoor adventure. You know, brews and beverages, including the winery, distillery, all the breweries. So, you know, historic attractions, architectural gems, whatever your area of interest, other than a beach or mountain, we've got content probably packaged for you.
What I love this, and as I've been traveling around to our local Middle Tennessee counties, is to show you that if you're looking to save a little bit, kind of that staycation, and you want to maybe not, break the bank to go on a trip, you can visit some of our Middle Tennessee counties and not only learn a lot, but visit some unique restaurants, some great shops, boutiques particular to a certain area. Would you say that Montgomery County is a great place for a staycation if someone was looking to do that?
Oh, I think so. Again, there's just a lot to do depending on your area of interest, and there's a lot of free things. And we also package a lot of that, 10 or 12 or 15 free things to do with your kids this summer.
Nice.
So, Downtown Commons is totally free, and kids can play in the water, they can play in the imagination playground and build their own equipment or have you, the giant Lego things. And that turf is super, super soft. So it's just fun to hang out. Music every other weekend in the summer, that's free. So there are a lot of free things to experience here in Clarksville for kids or adults.
That is wonderful. So again, do not say that there is nothing to do in your area or in our area here in Clarksville, Montgomery County. You can find many, many things to do at Visit Clarksville. Do you hand these out a lot? Or am I special?
Special.
Yeah, I'm special today. I love it. I love it.
They're
I love
special. We do have cool little wristbands that we hand out a lot.
I didn't get one of those.
Yeah. So we have fun stuff.
Fantastic. Where can we find, again, we can go to your website. Where can we find your brochures?
They are at our office at 25 Jefferson Street. A lot of our partners here at Beach Haven, at Old Glory, the museum, the Roxy, lots of places around town will have them in our visitor center on Holiday Drive over here.
Fantastic. Yeah. Michelle, is there anything I didn't ask that you would want to share that we may have missed?
Oh, I think you covered it. One really great thing to do is to follow along on our social channels, particularly Instagram or Facebook. Visit Clarksville TN, because we're posting there every day about things to do that you might not know. And we hear all the time, oh, I've lived here 40 years. I've lived here 20 years. I didn't know this was here. So, plug in and get engaged and learn all the stuff.
Social media is huge, and I'm sure if somebody has a question, they can reach out to you through your social media channels.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Michelle Dickerson, thank you so very much. With Visit Clarksville, be sure to get out and visit Clarksville, Montgomery County. But before you do that, stick right here. We have a little bit more coming up after this.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
The wild horses are coming to Franklin. The Mustang Heritage Spectacular. 4 days of celebrity freestyle, Liberty training, trick riding, and extreme Mustang makeover. Plus the shopping. Over 100 vendor spaces with clothing, food, home goods, and things you can't find anywhere else. All that and celebrity signings at a music stage too. June 20th through 23rd at Williamson County Ag Expo Park. Don't miss a moment with a weekend pass. MustangHeritageFoundation.org for tickets.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
What does the future look like for Clarksville's Mason Rudolph Golf Course? On May 16th, the city's Parks and Recreation Department released a statement that said the city's 48-acre golf course would close May 31st and reopen as a park on June 1st. Following that release, there has been a public outcry to keep the golf course, despite reports of historically low golfer usage and a sinkhole opening up at course hole number 3. Main Street Media of Tennessee has more on our website, including a link to sign the petition to keep the golf course. Just look for Main Street Clarksville for this story. Wherever you are, I encourage you to get out and explore. Thanks so much for joining us here today. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.